You know, that really was absolutely wonderful. As it happens, I used to date your mother, you know. Wait a minute, what's going on? Hold on a moment, come back now, for God's sake, there's no need to run off. Oh, bloody hell, I've gone and lost another one, haven't I, rats? Ah, hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, otherwise known as Puglo Escobar, and in today's video, we're over here at the maze. Oh, sod off, LJT, for God's sake, and certainly don't want to speak to that gentleman. Yes, like I say, we're over here at the Maze Bank offices today because we're going to go and purchase ourselves another vehicle, so why don't we just go on inside then? Okay, so then here we are at my Maze Bank offices, ladies and gentlemen, and I must warn you, don't speak to my secretary, ladies and gentlemen. She's the leader of a secret far-right group, you know, advocating for the deportation of all legal citizens. Absolutely hideous woman, there we go. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, never mind that. Now, we're not here to chastise or judge the political views of my secretary, you know. We're over here to purchase a vehicle, and the vehicle that we're intending to purchase today is the Bravado Banshee, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the Bravado Banshee can be found under the legendary Motorsport website, and it comes in all the way down towards the very bottom of the page because it is a very cheap car that can be stolen off the street at any point in the city there. Okay, as you can see, there are two of them. We have the standard version there, ladies and gentlemen, and the topless version. Okay, and both of them are retailing for $105,000, ladies and gentlemen. But you could also go ahead and purchase this particular vehicle through the Benny's Original Motor Works, don't you know? And that's exactly where we're going to go and purchase the vehicle today. Okay, so scrolling down on Benny's page there, and we're going towards the bottom again, I do believe, and there we go, the Bravado Banshee, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it comes as a stock vehicle there, but it also comes with a Benny's upgrade, and there we go. Okay, jolly good. As you can see, also retailing for $105,000 there, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, there we go. And I think we're going to go ahead and take the Benny's upgrade on this particular video, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're going to put it in white, and there we go. We're going to go ahead and purchase the vehicle, and we're going to send it on up to the Hillcrest residence, as we always do, ladies and gentlemen. And on this occasion, we're going to be getting there in the what is this? The Progen Italy GTB, I believe. Rather interesting cars, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very fast down the top speed straight, you know, has a very, very good top speed. Shocking handling, ladies and gentlemen. Lets it down, you know, rather a shame there. Okay, either way, ladies. Whoops, it's a sodding hill, right? Okay, how about that? Right, okay, so yes, not one of my favorite Protons, but I'm not particularly big on all the Protons apart from the Ameris, ladies and gentlemen, which is rather a fine car. But GTB is an interesting looking vehicle. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. It's also a Benny's upgrade, I should point out, you know, that's why I've driven it up here. Okay, well, here we go. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are inside the custom auto shop, as you can doubtlessly see. No, we're not inside the custom auto shop. We're in my ready garage. Okay, what are we doing? Yes, we're looking at the Bravado Banshee. So what do we think, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's the Dodge Viper, isn't it? Obviously, you know, that's what this particular vehicle's based on. It looks like it, and if you like the Dodge Viper, you should like this sort of thing. You know, I don't really. It looks like a slipper to me, or rather a sort of large loafer, but there we go. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people do like this sort of thing, and of course it is a sort of a muscle style slidey car, you know, drift car, I suppose one could, that's the word I was looking for, although I don't believe it actually qualifies as that. Okay, and as it is the Benny's upgrade, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take it on down to Benny's Motor Workstation. We're going to have an upgrade, as we always do with the Benny vehicles, you know, or at least the vast majority of the time. Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think? Acceleration, you know, okay, reasonable handling, shockingly awful, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's where it all goes wrong for this car, you know. Bloody hell, like I say, based on the Dodge Viper, great big heavy engine in the back there, you know, rear wheel drive presumably, and it just spins out all over the place, you know. It's absolutely hideous in my opinion, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, a very popular car, the Dodge Viper. People do like it, you know, and of course GTA, of course Rockstar can't put it into GTA for us. Oops, it is. Alright, I thought I was going to hit one of those. Okay, so it is now it's the drive down, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have a look at the handling here on the road, on the unmodified version, on the road down to whoops, and this is on the road down to Benny's Motorworks. So acceleration, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you know, relatively poor. Let's be perfectly honest. You know, it's not particularly fantastic. the handling, ladies and gentlemen, that's the worst area of this particular vehicle. Top end speed, not too bad, not too bad, but bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is only $105,000, this is the sort of vehicle that you can simply pull off the street, and so, one is not really expecting too much in ways of, in terms of performance, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty much what you'd expect for your $100,000, ladies and gentlemen. It's got one good area, top speed, and the rest of it's sort of lacking. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, be that as it may, we have now finally got down here to Benny's original motor works. You can see, there we go. We're going to slide on inside, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to go ahead and perform the necessary upgrades to this vehicle. Okay, and the first thing you can see, ladies and gentlemen, is the Benny's upgrade, and that is basically what, $500,000, $565,000 to upgrade the vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what effectively sort of nearly $6 million when you're considering you're adding well, it is $6,600,000, ladies and gentlemen, when you're adding the extra $100,000 on top to purchase the vehicle. In fact, it's over. So what, about 6.5, something like that. So $650,000, something in that ballpark, ladies and gentlemen, when this vehicle has been upgraded, and yes, that really is rather a steep price tag. It is also worth mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, that actually does change the classification of this vehicle. I believe it starts as a sports car. It could be sport or what's the solid word? Muscle car, that's it. But no, I just skip back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a sports car, ladies and gentlemen. Before the upgrade, ladies and gentlemen, the Benny's upgrade. There you go, put the Benny's upgrade on, and it takes up to a supercar. Okay, so it's rather interesting, isn't it? Very, very sort of rare occurrence, that, ladies and gentlemen. You buy yourself a sports car, you upgrade it, and it becomes a supercar. And this car really does become a supercar once it's been upgraded. I can assure you of that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go on through these modifications, ladies and gentlemen. Now, very similar to when we go to the customer auto shop, we are running through this section of the video at double speed. The purpose of that is just to give you a chance to have a look at the modifications and both performance and aesthetic, ladies and gentlemen, that can be applied to this vehicle should you choose to go ahead and purchase it, but like I say, it does take rather a long time to modify this vehicle, so we are going at double speed just in order to hurry things along somewhat. Okay, so what do we think, ladies and gentlemen, of the Bravado Banshee straight out of the box? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's no different to the Bravado Banshee you pull off the street, I mean, as I say, not particularly fussed with it myself. If I'm going to rip a car off the street, I'd rather get the Carbonizer or something along those lines, a Serrano, something about this car, my good God, I very rarely, only if I'm sort of forced to, will I take this car off the street, because for my money, ladies and gentlemen, it's got absolutely shocking handling, and like I say, that acceleration there wasn't much to write home about either, now was it? Let's be perfectly frank about these sort of things. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone ahead and purchased it. This is one of Mr. Raccoon's favored vehicles, as you may well have seen on Mr. Raccoon's top 5 favorite cars videos. He really does hark on about the benefits and the virtues of this particular vehicle, and he's twisted my arm, ladies and gentlemen. I've gone and purchased one, and that's it. That's pretty much an end of it, and so here we go. I'm now going to go ahead and perform my modifications, and we're going to go ahead and put it through the standard laps and the general test that we put these vehicles through, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take it on to the top speed test track, and we're going to take it on up to Sandy Shores as well, stack it up against some other vehicles, Okay, but before we do that, of course, we're going to take it on back up to the Maze Bank offices, ladies and gentlemen, and put it around the standard lap once it has been fully upgraded, and I think we're just about there now, and that really is a rotten shame. It's raining, and I've taken the roof off, don't you know? Okay, that's upsetting, right? Okay, and I'm about to launch my standard lap, and some gentleman here, for absolutely no reason, passerby, not even a motorist, decides he's going to start a fight with me. So I solved that, right? You're not going to pull me out of my car when I'm about to do things. So I'm going to, yes, there we go, take him down with a baseball thing. I may have heard him, a little bit of CPR maybe. CPR, sir, would you need resuscitation? How about that? A little bit more resuscitation maybe, sir? Yes, a little bit more resuscitation, I feel. How dare you pull me out of my sobbing car? No, I don't think he's going to get it up. I think I may be a broken leg. Better put him out of his misery, And there we go, and just to be safe, there we go, jolly good. Okay, absolutely no reason to pull me out of my car, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't hit him or clip him or anything like that. He just went absolutely apeshit, and he's paid the price. Okay, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're now about ready to undertake the standard lap, so why don't we go ahead and do that? Okay, so let's have a look at this acceleration, and Okay, that has been improved, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, okay, admittedly we are going up a different incline there, you know, and not so severe as out of Hillcrest. Top end speed, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's already starting to fly along now, isn't it? So that really has been sort of improved as well. Now, bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we're coming over to this bottom right-hand corner, and can we get around here? And right, okay, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, struggling to get around there in any kind of good form. Having a look at the acceleration once more, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, it's getting up there, and we're going to have a look at that top speed. Okie dokie, very good indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to test the stability because I can assure you it's shockingly awful. I'll just go spinning out as soon as I try. Okay, bottom left-hand corner, ladies and gentlemen, when we get round there, okay, we've got to brake rather heavily, you know, but we're not sliding off the track as we are, as we do in so many other cars, and I can assure you that this does have the speed behind it, you know, so it's not because of a lack of speed that it's holding that corner. It really is going rather well, although one does have to brake rather heavily. Okay, well there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that's the standard lap, and it got around there pretty well, so let's take it on to this, the top speed test track. Oh, actually, hold on a minute, Mr. Raccoon's turned up. How about that? Okay, what's that? Right, okay, we've got the police after us, haven't we? Okay, we better get on with this rather quickly then. Yeah, so that's Mr. Raccoon, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, he really does like the Bravado Banshee, you know, it is one of his favourite cars. Hey, whoops, this is okay, and now we go spinning off. Right, okay, so we're going to do another standard lap, ladies and gentlemen, this time with the two Bravado Banshees just for wheels. Okay, so now it's perhaps worth mentioning, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the performance of this vehicle has been remarkably improved, ladies and gentlemen, as you can probably see. Whoops, bloody hell. Compared to the unmodified version, but it is worth pointing out, and this isn't just the standard modifications, this has been Benny upgraded, as you have seen, and so if you don't go ahead and do the Benny's upgrade, you know, the sort of difference in performance is not going to be quite so stark as what you're seeing here. Okie dokie, so right, what's going on? Okay, I see the blasted raccoon down there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, but like I say, so it does bear in mind, you know, take it from sort of $100,000 to nearly $700,000, yeah, between $650,000 and $700,000, ladies and gentlemen, which is starting to put it in Pegassi's Zen Porno, man, you know, certainly Pegassi's Zen Porno, the Karate Cheetah, you know, sort of putting it both of which are supercars, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, so it is sort of taking it up from a standard street car, ladies and gentlemen, to a far more expensive vehicle. Okay, now we've got the police after us. We finish our standard lap. I'm going to need to phone Lester, and okay, right, there we go, and I don't think I get a chance, and sodding hell, right, police have taken me down, haven't they? Yes. Well, never mind, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, we are going to bring you up to the top speed test track, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the Bravado Banshee, the Bennett's Custom, like I say, ladies and gentlemen. Sort of retailing for $650,000, $700,000, something along those lines, you know. And we're going to put it down for a speed test track, see what you can do. Now, to give you an indication, what we consider to be a competitive time is about 53 or 54 seconds. That's what the Pegassi's Zen Porno can do it in, you know. We consider that to be a rather fine vehicle and a competitive one at that. Okay, so what have we got here, ladies and gentlemen? And 53.054. Okay, well that's better than the Pegassi's Zen Porno, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's sort of, you know, very, very competitive speed there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I mean it's not standing up to the Krieger or the Ameris or the GTO, but still very, very good. Okay, so let's start off the test then, ladies and gentlemen. First up is the Overflod in Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. $2.1 million for this car, you know, utterly baffling, really. It takes 1 minute, 1 second to get that arm down that top speed test track, ladies and gentlemen, but its acceleration is so absolutely phenomenal, it really just monster quite a lot of things around the track, and we're going to see how it stacks up against this vehicle here for sort of under, well, nearly a quarter of the price in many ways, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen, it does actually come alongside us, but my good God, that's $650,000 beating 2.1 million, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Right, okay, so that is really rather interesting, I'm sure you'll agree. The next thing we're going to try, ladies and gentlemen, much cheaper now. This is the, I do believe this is a $500,000 vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, $500,000. This is the Karate Turismo R, I do believe, you know, not the Karate Turismo Classic, the Karate Turismo R. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, they're a similar sort of ballpark, you know, so if we consider it's what, $600,000-$700,000 for the Banshee, ladies and gentlemen, $500,000 for the Karate Turismo R, and my good God, ladies and gentlemen, what are you seeing? You're seeing the Karate Turismo R an absolute mile behind the Banshee there, and that really is rather surprising, it has to be said. You know, this Banshee is taking down, it's a very competitive vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's stack it up against something more serious then, shall we? This is the True Fade Nero, ladies and gentlemen. Can be very modified itself. I do believe that this particular vehicle hasn't been. Starting around about 1.4 million, 1,444,000, I do believe it is, ladies and gentlemen. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you know, sort of twice the price of the Bravado Banshee, ladies and gentlemen, and sat behind it, can you believe? Okay, so we're starting to see why Mr. Raccoon likes this vehicle, I do feel, you know, it really is, I mean, absolutely shocking, you know, it's destroying, sort of taking on all comers, ladies and gentlemen, from $500,000 up to $2.1 million, ladies and gentlemen, it can destroy them all. The question is, can it destroy the Pegassi Zentorno? As I say, we consider the Pegassi Zentorno to be rather a high watermark in terms of GTA vehicles, certainly for the money, you know, $725,000, ladies and gentlemen, for the Pegassi Zentorno. As we say, $650,000, $700,000 in that sort of ballpark for the Bravado Banshee. And my good God, ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting along that back straight there. That really is very close, but I don't think we're going to take it. But I'm sure you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, that really is very, very close. And as I say, the Pegassi Zentorno is a very competitive vehicle. And that leaves us with one last question. And the question is, the Grotti Italy GTO. This is what Mr. Raccoon likes to refer to as the final masquerade, ladies and gentlemen. I should also point out that is Mr. Raccoon driving all of the other vehicles. You know, his name is the Bromby. He has a channel of his own. It is called the Bromby. If you type that into YouTube, you should be able to go and find it. Why are you going to do that? He's got some other good videos on there. Okay, then here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is the foregone conclusion. If it couldn't take down the Pegassi Zentorno, it's not going to take down the Grotti Italy GTO. We only do this to humiliate vehicles. Although I must agree on, you know, with Mr. Raccoon on this occasion, it's not really, you know, you have to go a long way to humiliate the Bravado Banshee, you know, for the money you're paying for it. Really is a absolutely phenomenal vehicle, you know. Okay, so what do we think? For $600,000, $700,000, should you go and buy it? I wouldn't really recommend it, you know. I'd still go for the Pegassi Zentorno. There are a lot of other good cars out there. I don't like the handling one little bit, but Mr. Raccoon does not agree with me. He says it is worth it, you know, absolutely, and he may well have a point. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching.